Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how I make this delicious pozole, please keep watching.
In a vaporera, to make tamales, I usually make my pozole in the same type of pot. You're going to fill it up halfway of water, and then you're going to add some salt to it and bring it to a boil, or let it start boiling, kind of like this. You see how the bubbles are barely starting to come up? Then I'm going to start adding the ingredients. I'm going to start with the bay leaves. I add 2 to 3 bay leaves, 2 chicken bouillons or Knorr Suiza. Then I'm going to add half an onion, and you're going to wash your meat. Make sure it's washed and cleaned, and you could add the meat of your preference. I am using pork. I'm using neck bones, and I forgot what it's called, but just pieces of meat that you like. Usually it's typically pork or chicken. And you cover it, and oh, I almost forgot the garlic. So you're going to cover it and bring it to a boil. In another pot, I'm going to add the chile guajillo and chile cascabel. Add anywhere from 6 to 10, depending of how many you add, that will be the color. So pretty much the more chile you add, the redder your pozole is going to be. Next, while the meat is cooking, I'm going to start shredding the cabbage. Some people prefer cabbage, others prefer lettuce. I do both, and I just let my kids decide which one they want to add to it. Once you shred your cabbage, you're going to rinse it off, and then you'll start off. Then the next one you'll do is your lettuce. Go ahead and shred your lettuce, thin slices. You're going to go ahead and wash that off too, and set it to a side. I add mine in 2 different bowls. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my onion. Please, no one come after me as to how I chop my onion. Just make sure it is finely chopped. It doesn't matter how you do it, as long as it's in little squares. Here I'm just going to go over it again, make sure it is finely chopped, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the consistency that I wanted. Not consistency, but the size that I want the onion, or the size that the onion should be, which is little squares thin. There you have the lime or the lemon. I don't know how you call it. We call it lemon, the lettuce, the cabbage, and the onion. Now that your chiles are boiling, you're going to go ahead and turn those off and start to transfer them over to your blender. While we're transferring them over to our blender, I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey with me, and I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you guys very much. Every single like you give my video, every view means the world to me. I'm going to go ahead and add the onions, half an onion, and then I'm going to add the onion from the broth, some oregano leaves, some salt. I didn't record it, but I added more salt. And I'm going to add some some broth, the pork broth, to blend this. You can add as much as you want, because either way it's all going inside the same pot. Blend. Okay, and then over a strainer, you're gonna add the mixture from the blender. So usually I just kind of mix it in with a spoon, but today I'm going to go ahead and keep adding broth to it. That way I can take out all the flavors that are in there. And I didn't add water because I didn't want to water it down. And I didn't want to add more water to the pot because there's already enough caldo. I don't know how you say it in English, but there's already enough caldo or soup or pozole. So let me know down in the comments, when do you guys enjoy eating pozole the most? Or have you ever had pozole? Have you ever made it yourselves at home? Or do you typically just go out and buy some? I usually get the Juanita's brand of hominy, but they didn't have any, so I tried this brand today, and it was pretty good. It's soft and it doesn't stay hard. So make sure you drain out all the water. You don't want any water in there. Bless you. So you're going to go ahead and open it up, and here I just want to show you guys what it looks like. They're pretty soft and they're big. So you're going to go ahead and slowly open the pot again, and careful with the vapors. You don't want to get burned because that is really hot. So I'm going to mix it around a little bit just to see that the color is right. The meat is soft and separating from the bone. Okay, now I'm just going to start adding the hominy little by little, so that way it doesn't splash at me, until you add the entire thing. Once you add it all to your pot, you're going to go ahead and cover it and let it come to a boil. I'd say for an extra 10-15 minutes. But I do recommend you pulling it out, taking a little bit out and just making sure that the hominy is soft. Okay, and then Dana's going to show you guys how she prepares her pozole.
Mom told me that it wanted to be hard.
What are you going to add to your pozole?
I'm going to add this. I don't know what it's
Oregano. That's enough.
called. This.
What's that? A little bit only, because it might be spicy.
Chili red peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there. And then a little salt. And then I'm going to add one of this. And then one of this. And then this.
Okay.
Let's add my lemon. And then I'm just going to add this. Oh yeah, that one's not dry. Good. Ow. It's bringing some of my eyeball.
Thank you, Dana, for showing us how you prepared yours. This is how I prepared mine. I added the same exact thing, just more quantities of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys try this recipe. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Bye.